Alright guys, welcome back to H&M Racing Channel. That's a pretty sad picture, eh? Well, if you guys have seen the video, the Rlaarlo X12S crashed. First crash it's ever had. We had just gone to side trays and we were going to go parallel, but I only ran one of the China Hobby line parallel batteries, and big difference. So this car has been just, in my mind, unbelievable. It's never crashed. It has pinions come off and it's kind of drifted off the road, but it's never crashed. If you watch the run, when it violently just ripped off the road, it was 100 miles an hour, and that was halfway. So it was on a pass. It really, really was on a pass. Unfortunately, where we run, there's no curves, but we've got big grassy ditches, but there's certain sections of the run where they've got culverts and they've got these large stones, and that's where it went off. So it did a lot of damage. We have a metal detector, and we've done this over the years before too. I can't find the ESC, and I can't find the GPS. I believe they flew up and over into the creek. So anyway, sad, but as you can see, it bent the rear of the chassis. These are brand new foams. The foams are fine. Nothing broke on the foams. But what is missing is the center drive shaft. I believe what happened is the center drive shaft failed, and this car, it was, if you watch the video, like, don't take my word for it, it's never been straighter. It was just ridiculous. It was pinned straight. I wasn't going to make a full run with the car. I said that on camera before we started running, but it was so good. It was so good. It was pin straight, and as soon as I went past half, the car didn't just like veer off the road. It just was like God's hand ripped it off the road. So there was no saving it. It happened so fast. So it's bittersweet, very sad. We're not paid by Rlaarlo, but I'll tell you that this X12S has been one of the best RC cars that I've ever had. In terms of progressing in speed and never just taking whatever I do, like we've had pinion gears come off. It's a WL Toys mount, so I was just going to get the Rogue mount and change some things around, but I've had some issues with pinion gears coming off and so forth and so on. But that's not Rlaarlo's fault. The car itself is so straight, so stable. I mean, look at, you've got, the dog bones are all still here after this crash. The turnbuckles didn't even break. The rear housing's gone. But it's just a stout little car. It really, really is. No regrets. But where we live in Canada, if you saw our video last night, we could not even run. It's just so much traffic. And the weather is turning quickly. We're dark here at 7:30. And right now it's got a light drizzle. It's supposed to stop this afternoon. We're going to try and go run our larger cars. But because of that, I'm not going to buy another X12, because by the time I get it, and by the time I, do all the stuff I have to do to it, we'll probably be at a point where the weather is going to be, maybe you can run once a week. It's just the way it's going to be. So unfortunately, we're not going to run this car anymore. We've been 111, I think, with this car. I really believe that run that it was on would have been a teen. It was 100 miles an hour, half a run, pin straight. So it's upsetting, but anyway, we still have the Chrome. I've been playing around with changing the spur gear in the Chrome, and it's been a little frustrating because it's kind of bound up. The way you put the cover on, I remember some other guys were talking about that. Then the mesh isn't quite right. So I've been playing with that. But we're going to play with the Chrome a little bit more, but it's just not sensible for us to, in Canada, by the time I get this car, it'll be at least a week or two, and then I would have to do all the work to it, so it's just not worth it, if that makes any sense. We definitely are going to be in Paul and Mike's challenge for next year. We're going to have 2 AKs. We've learned a lot. Our goal with this car was to go 120. And I think we were headed the right way with the trays and the batteries, and it was tremendously better with the China Hotline parallel battery. Just one, only had one on. So, we're definitely going to do that. We're going to still play with the Chrome, see if we can improve on that. I think it's been 90, I believe. So we'll play with that, and we'll try and get that up there. But next year, we're going to definitely participate. We're going to have two AKs. And we've learned a lot about making these little cars work and go straight, I think. So I probably will grab one more of these buggies, this X12S, down the road. You will see. Maybe I won't speed run it. Maybe I will. I don't know. But anyway, so a bittersweet video. And also, a little update on my Limitless. So my Limitless was cutting. And then we kind of solved that cutting problem. But then little things were going on with it. Like it was just, I don't know, it wasn't getting the speed that it should. And so when I built the car, 2 years ago, I found these housings. They're just off of Amazon. And they were okay. They were decent. But what I found was that the bind was here. So this is your input gearing for the input gear. And it's just grindy. It's all been chewed up. The fitting of this, when it went in, it would fall out. So I don't know if you watch Raz's stuff video he just did, the precise fit and everything else. It matters. So what I did was yesterday I rebuilt the entire rear end back to just an Arma, had a brand new Arma setup. And the car's free as a bird now. And we were going to run yesterday, but we couldn't run yesterday because too much traffic, just absolutely crazy. That's never happened before, but there was so much traffic that you literally couldn't run. So anyway, so I changed all that. That's ready to go. We're still running the felonies and the big cars, and I'm going to work on the Chrome a little bit, see if I can get that kind of smoothed out. And it's sad, but like I say, no regrets. X12S, highly recommend that car. Open wheel, 111, and it's just been awesome. It's handled everything that I've done to it, and I believe it was a failure. I'm pretty sure the center drive shaft failed, and that's why it broke. So anyway, just a little update. We are going to try and run today, and today's Friday, correct, babe? Yep. And we're going to run this weekend too, and hopefully the weekends are better. We can get some faster runs in, and I'll see if I can get the Chrome ready today for that. So anyway, that's the video. So there you go. Paul, Mike, thank you. But just not worth it. If we had nice weather for the next few months or something like that, I would definitely buy another one. But probably I think we have 21 or 23 RC cars.
I don't even know.
I don't know, but I'll tell you, this is in my top 2. I really mean that. And we used to not like the Rlaarlo AK